I want to bring in O'Leary Ventures Chairman, Shark Tank investor Kevin O'Leary. Now, let's start with the U.S. energy policy. So what do you think about this electric utopia just around the corner?
Well, I would start by just saying all administrations, regardless of your red or blue stripe, should stop talking about energy transition. There is no such thing as a transition out of oil and gas or hydrocarbons, not during anybody's lifetime, not for maybe 100 years, maybe longer. There is such thing as energy diversification, so that nomenclature should be changed, because even the global economies that met on climate change in Abu Dhabi recently admitted for the first time ever there is no such thing as energy transition. So let's just stop talking about that and be honest with the American people and people all around the world. We need diversification. That's okay as different sources become economic and make sense. Right now, most of the transitional ideas like wind and solar don't really work economically. They're getting better, and over time they will take their percentage of diversification, but they won't replace oil while you're alive, or your kids are alive, or your grandkids are alive. So I'd like people just to get over it, because I'm tired of hearing this rhetoric, because I know it's not real. Number two.
Oh, go ahead.
So number two, what we should be doing in America is energy security. We've learned from the Ukrainian war that's an ongoing situation, and even the British have admitted they started to drill in the ocean again, that we need to increase the production of energy here and be a next exporter, be the largest. Net export matters to the American taxpayer. I'll tell you why. You talked about ANWR in that last interview. That's in Alaska. We should maximize output there and put a royalty on it like they did in Norway, and use that royalty for one purpose: paying down the national debt. You want to get out of this mess we have in debt? That's how you do it. The Norwegians did it starting in the 70s. We can too, because we're one of the largest producers of oil on earth. The policy should be pro-production. Drill, 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 distribute, 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 build new high-quality refineries all over America, and make sure that our economy is number one in terms of energy security. That's what should be happening. I never want to hear the word transition again associated with hydrocarbons.
Yeah, and that could have that ripple effect that would lift all boats, so to speak. I want to switch gears with you, Kevin. Former President Trump is in court for closing arguments for his case. I've wondered about this all along. I know you follow this closely. Does this case and the treatment of the former president damage new investment in doing business in New York City?
Well, I think you're bringing up a great point. This trial by at least 50% of the population, and I don't even want to get partisan on it. Half the country thinks this trial should have never happened. And what I think is it hurts the American brand. We are the #1 economy on earth for foreign capital because they believe in our appellate court system. They believe in the fairness of our system. They think it's safe to put money long term here, and we're the largest economy on earth. These kinds of trials, I don't know what this trial is, a porn star wars or whatever it was. I don't know why we would do this to any former president, any former president. This hurts the executive, the brand, the White House, which sits for all presidents, doesn't matter what party they're in. You don't want to hurt that brand. And frankly, all of these trials on Trump, and I want to stay out of the partisanship of this thing. The real estate wars trials were very bad for New York. It scared capital away because people started asking, well, if they're doing this to this person, who's next? So I really think we have to think about, if you're going to bring a former president into a federal trial where he'd be accused of a felony and potentially jailed, think about the American brand first. I understand if it was murder, I get it. But this is not murder. This is porn star wars. What does this have to do with the American brand? Nothing. Right. This was a bad idea, and frankly, I don't think it's making any difference to the polls right now, which is very, very strange for people that might have thought this could be used for political reasons. Right. Stop doing this to the American brand. That's my message.
Yeah, Kevin, unfortunately, we got to leave it there. We got to go. The world is watching related to this. Thank you. I appreciate your time. Appreciate it.
Take care.